Guys, please do. Can we actually begin? Did you guys get a chance to read this poem at home? Did anyone get a chance to read this poem at home? Can those people tell us what the poem is about? It's talking about boys. What about the boys? Guys, let's keep quiet. What about the boys? You were saying? They smoke. Okay? Anyone else? Who else managed to read the poem? Yeah? It's about. Okay, anyone else? Who else wants to try? It's about the 7 pool players. Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, let us just quickly read the poem together, and try and see if we can make and we can understand what the poem is talking about. Ne? We real cool. Ne? The poem was written by Gwyndolyn Brooks. Ne? About the poem, Gwyndolyn Brooks published her first poem when she was 13 years old. In 1950, she was the first African American to win the Pulitzer Prize for Poetry. Brooks wrote many collections of poetry and prose. She died in 2000. The Golden Shovel is the name of a bar. In the 1950s and 1960s, jazz music was considered new and wild. So people who played or listened to jazz were seen as dangerous. Gin was a popular drink because it was quite cheap and you could mix it with other drinks. Read the poem aloud so you can hear where the sound devices and rhymes are. Look carefully at the enjambment at the end of every line except the last one. So you guys have covered the figures of speech, right? But you guys did not get the meaning of enjambment. You guys haven't been explained to what enjambment means. We are going to try and see if we can be able to analyze what enjambment means. Are we together? Yeah. So now here they say we real cool. Ne? The pool players, 7 at the Golden Shovel. We real cool. We left school. We left late. We strike straight. We sing. We sing gin. We jazz June. We die soon. I'm gonna read it again one more time. Ne? We real cool. The pool players, 7 at the Golden Shovel. We real cool. We left school. We late. We strike straight. We sing. We think. Gin. We jazz. June. We die soon. Ne? What do you think this poem is talking about? When we were reading the poem, what stood out for you? You are what? I don't understand what you're saying. What stood up for you when I was reading the poem? What can you say about the poem? What do you think the poem means? It's talking about Gwyndolyn. Okay? Okay? Anyone else? Yes? Anyone else? Let us quickly look at the glossary that has been given to us. Ne? Here we are told to lack is to wait around without doing anything. Lack means to wait around without doing anything. To strike is to hit. Strike simply means to hit. Sin simply means evil, immoral, or illegal acts. Ne? Thin means mix with something weaker. Ne? What I want you guys to do is to try and move away from your comfort zone. Ne? When you are dealing with poetry, you need to think beyond. Ne? You need to be able to pick up Can you put those books down, please? You need to be able to think beyond. Ne? What I want you guys to do is to not read the literal meaning of poetry and not push your brains beyond. Ne? You need to always try and see if you can find the deeper meaning of what it is that is being written. Ne? I'm going to give you a couple of examples on how we do that, and I want you to follow the same strategy. Ne? Sure. So we are being introduced to this poem. Its title is We Real Cool. Ne? Can you guys tell me when they say a person is cool, what do they exactly mean? Cool simply means that person is popular. Anyone else? Can anyone else tell me what cool means? So being cool is known as being popular. Ne? We are being told that we are dealing with the pool players. Ne? We all know what pool is, right? What is a pool? We're simply talking about a pool, not a swimming pool. If it was a swimming pool, we're gonna mention the swimming part. So we are talking about a swimming pool, a pool. What is a pool? A pool is a snooker. Pool, pool, P-O-O-L, not P-U-L-L. Pool. Guys, listen. When you go to a bar, what do you find? What do you get? A pool table, that means where they play pool. Hence here we are told it's pool players, meaning it's people who are playing pool. Guys, listen. We are not being told whether these people are girls or boys. We are not told if they are black or white, but we are only told they are pool players. And we also know there are 7. When we were reading the opening of our poem, they did mention the golden shovel. We were told that the golden shovel is a bar. We were told the golden shovel is a bar. So we have 7 pool players at the bar. This is the name of the bar. Bear in mind, the poet could have used any other bar, but the poet decided to use the golden shovel. Each and every single thing, every word that's being used in poetry, there's a purpose for it. There's a purpose behind every word that's in the poem. So I need you guys to tell me, what do you think the golden shovel means? Trophy, anyone else? Anyone else? I want you guys to push your minds to the limit. Do not think here. To enjoy poetry, you need to be able to think outside the box. So now, I want you guys to tell me about gold. What do you know about gold? What is gold? What is gold? Gold is a mineral. What kind of a mineral? It's a valuable mineral. Gold is precious, we all know that. It's valuable, it's expensive. That we do understand. But we are also told about a shovel. So what is a shovel? What is a shovel? Shovel? shovel. A shovel is like a shovel is a steel that's connected to a wood. It's being used for digging holes. Yeah? Yeah? Listen, guys. Listen. Yeah? So now automatically we have a golden shovel. Yeah? We have a golden shovel that is being used to dig holes on the ground, to dig the ground. Do we all agree? Are we all together? Now, moving from having this golden shovel, when we read the poem until the end, you guys just told me the purpose of a shovel is to dig. So we need to understand what is it that we are digging. When we get to the bottom of the poem, we are being told that someone is going to die soon. It simply means the shovel, the golden shovel that we have is going to dig a grave for people who are going to die soon. Do you guys understand? We have a shovel, we are digging graves for people who are going to die soon. Do you guys understand? We understand when they say left school, when they say left school, automatically we get an impression that we are dealing with people who are supposed to be at school. We are dealing with teenagers. That we do understand. We are talking about people who have dropped out of school. They dropped out of school to be where? To be at the bar. They've dropped out of school, they are at the bar playing pool. It's 7 of them. Are we together, guys? Are you with me? We have 7 people who have left school and decided to go at the golden shovel bar to play pool. Here they say we left late. We were given a definition for leg. Can any one of you tell me what leg means?
To wait around.
To wait around without doing anything. You guys need to bear in mind, these people left school so they have nothing to do. These people sit at the bar all day until late playing pool. Are you guys with me? They do not have anything else to do, but they decide to be at the bar to play pool for the whole day until at night, because they do not have any other thing better to do. They have dropped out of school. What could be the reason for dropping out of school? If you were to drop out of school now and someone asks you, why did you drop out of school? What could be your reason? What is a valid reason that you can give the next person? Which is, this is the reason why I dropped out of school. School is hard. Okay, anyone else? Peer pressure, okay? Bullies, what else? Friends. Others are tired of repeating the same grade. Okay? In this situation for these 7 pool players, dealing with the situation that they were found in, dealing with the context of this poem when it was written. School simply means the reason why they left school is because they didn't want to be told by any authorities. They didn't want to be told what to do, when to do by the teachers. They didn't want to be told what to do by the principal. They didn't want to be forced to follow any rules and regulations of anyone. This is why they decided they are going to leave school. Are you guys with me? Are we together? Okay, moving along, we do understand what leg means. What leg means. So here they say we strike straight. We strike straight. What does strike mean? Is to hit, Is to hit. Hit. This line introduces us to the idea that, remember, we are dealing with school kids. We are dealing with school kids who are at the bar playing pool. We are being told that they thin gin, meaning they drink gin. We were told that gin was popular at the time because it was cheap. We are dealing with kids who dropped out of school to drink alcohol and play pool. For a person who is a teenager who's not used to alcohol, most of his or her actions are influenced by alcohol. Are you guys with me? Actions of a teenager who's influenced by alcohol, they are being people who drink alcohol, teenagers who drink alcohol, they are influenced by their actions, by alcohol. Their actions are influenced by alcohol. I'm sure one of you guys have tried alcohol before. And what happened? Do you remember what you did when you drank? Were you able to control yourself when you were drunk? So others couldn't control themselves when they were drunk, because alcohol influences your actions. So here when they say strike straight, né, they simply means during their time of drinking at the bar, né, there were fights involved. They were involved in fights when they were drunk. They were involved in fights whenever they were drunk. Ne? Strike straight simply means they were not pulling back their punches. When it's time to fight, they fight. When it's not necessary to fight, they want to fight. Are you guys following? Yes. Are you guys with me? Yes. Ne? So, here they say, we sing. We sing. What do you think that means? We were told that sin simply means illegal act. It simply means immoral act. Illegal, ne? Acts. Ne? What else? So when they say sin, what do you think that means? They sing out loud when they drunk. Anyone else? They sing evil songs. Anyone else? Can you guys give me something, please? Anything? They are cruel. I don't understand. Illegal acts. Guys, you need to bear in mind that we are dealing with teenagers. Ne?
Did I give any of this question?
No. Remember, we are dealing with teenagers. Ne? They left school. Remember that. These teenagers left school. They are underage, they are drinking alcohol. Ne? They are involved in crimes. Ne? They fight with people, they hurt people, things like that. Ne? When they say they sing, it simply means they are proud of their actions. They are proud of their rebellion. Ne? They are proud of their illegal acts. Are you guys with me? They are proud of what they do. Are you guys with me? Ne? Here they say within gym. What is to thin? Is to mix alcohol with something to make it weaker. Ne? It simply means dashing. We are dashing. Ne? Ne? But bear in mind that the dashing part can only be used outside, not inside here. Ne? It's not appropriate. Ne? The appropriate term is to mix. Mixer. A dash is a mixer. Ne? So you guys need to use the mixer term instead of the dash term. Are you guys with me? Yeah? Here they say we jazz June. We jazz June. what could this possibly mean? What is to jazz June? What is to jazz June? Okay. Does anyone here know jazz music? Yes. Yes, no. Yes. Okay, what is jazz music? Can anyone sing one song they know from jazz music? From the jazz genre? Any example of jazz, of a jazz song? Any example of jazz? Guys. Yeah? Saxophone. It's soft music, played by saxophone, yeah. Example, an artist, example, yeah. So it's Guys, listen. We were told earlier on that people who listen to jazz, they were considered as dangerous people. So now we are being, guys, please. Now we are being told that these teenagers who left school are listening to jazz music. Because they are involved in fights, it simply means they are dangerous. And they are listening to jazz. For learners, what happens in June? What happens in June for you learners? Exams. Freedom Day. Striking.
He would take.
Guys, listen. During June, you guys have holidays. I mean, it's school holidays. You go home to rest. You get a break away from school. So now, guys, we have these learners who left school, who are listening to jazz, who believe that they are enjoying their holidays. They have left school and they are enjoying their holidays. They are enjoying their holidays. And then here they say, we die soon. Why do you think that these learners are going to die soon? Okay? Can you guys leave us in peace? Can you two leave us in peace, please? can you save us time and leave us in peace? Please. I'm talking about you two guys. The last line simply tells us because of their behavior, the way they've been doing things, the fights, the illegal acts, the crimes that they are involved in, these people are going to die soon. Ne? They are going to die soon. Ne? Do you guys have any questions? Do you guys have any comments? Sharp. So we are here. Ne? What does enjambment mean? What does enjambment mean? This is a form of poetry. Ne? This is a form of poetry. Ne? Each and every sentence starts before the end of the first sentence. Ne? This dot simply means these sentences are being enjambed. Ne? They are being enjambed. Ne? The purpose for this is to create a flow when you are reading the poem. Ne? It avoids unnecessary breaks in between you reading the poem. Do you guys understand? It's to create necessary breaks when you are reading the poem. For example, they say we're real cool, we left school, we left late. You don't have breaks in between. When you are reading the poem, it flows. Ne? I want you guys to tell me what figures of speech can you guys pick up from this poem. What figures of speech can you guys pick up from this poem? Direct speech. Let us just relate to poetry. What figures of speech can you guys pick up from this poem? Alliteration. Yeah? Where can we get alliteration? Can you guys give me a definition for alliteration? What does alliteration mean? What does alliteration mean? Alliteration, anyone? Guys, we've got notes, boss. So what's the problem? What is the problem? Do you guys know what metaphor means? What is a metaphor? A metaphor means what? Comparing two things without using as or like. Yeah? So an example of a metaphor would be this. Yeah? Because a scene is an action and it cannot be sung. There's no way that you can sing a scene. Yeah? So we find a metaphor. Yeah? What does alliteration mean? Alliteration a repetition of consonant. Repetition of consonant. A, B, C, ne? It's a repetition of consonant. Ne? So here we have alliteration where? We have alliteration here. 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 What else? What else can we pick up from this? Do you guys have any questions? Any comments? Okay. So are we all ready to write the task based on this? Sure. Are we all ready to write the task based on this? Are we all comfortable? Now, next.